Here I have been asked to work with the Coys Center facial reference photography. So let's just see how we could implement something like this. I've opened up a new Blender file, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to import. So I'm just dragging the JPEGs into the Blender file. So if I pan across and have a look, I've got one with the mouth wide open, and I've got another one with a natural smile, and here we've got a little bubble here, so it's not quite correct there. This one, yeah, it could be a little bit more center. I don't know what the distance is between the two, so I'm going to bring in the models, which I'm going to drag and drop. And in order to drag and drop, you have to enable drag and drop in the model designer. So here goes drag and drop. Okay, so we've got them positioned, and we don't quite know where in 3D space they would be. They are joined up, they're linked. What I'm going to do is I'm going to separate them. So in the model designer, click on separate objects. Now we've got the upper and the lower. Okay, so next what we want to do is we want to go to the articulator Facebow, and we're going to work with the Facebow. So control left click and hover over this, left click, that will close all the other menus. So this is the upper, this is the lower, and I'm going to just make measurements the way we usually work this. So what I'm looking is reference points, just say over here, and I'm going to drag this to this crevice, so I've got 26.22. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to name this photo. So I'm going to take the photo with open lips, and this is name photo, and I'm going to place it in front of it. So 26.22. So I'm going to put in 26.22, and we're going to accept that. So this is like a ruler, and we're going to take this ruler, we're going to put that and scale this using the S key to the same landmark. So here it's like a shape like that, and I'm going to use the G key and the S key to bring this to the same landmark, so over here and over here, and then I'm going to correct the front photo, which will then scale it accordingly. Okay, so this photo should be scaled now. Next, what we want to do is we want to correct the, we can add a mask if we wanted to. So here I don't have exactly, the mask would actually, if I put the mask in here and I click the plus signs and I bring that up to the pupils, I can then see that it's not. Okay, here you can see that eye is hanging down a little bit, which confirms the bubble. So if we, I mean, this is like arbitrary, but if we bring it to the alignment of the pupils, this bubble would be rectified, but it doesn't look it because this is going uphill. Okay, so this is just, I'm just wondering about this, but anyway, it is close enough, so I've put it back. Let's just disregard this, but it's just interesting to see. Then I'm going to move the model from the bottom view. So bottom, the model is way off mark because I purposely put it off mark. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate using the R key and the G key to put it sort of on the stopper. The stopper is this over here, the cube over here. So again, well, this is the midline. We don't quite know where the midline is here at the moment. I'm going to rotate it a bit as well. So the photo should actually give us this indication. Okay, so let's have a look at the photo, move model front, and this is where the photo is. And you can see how the dimensions are almost perfect. So not only did we scale the photo correct, but it is quite close. But we can see the model is going up in that direction. So if we go RX, we can bring that, we can rotate it a bit more towards the photo and then bring it in line. So this is quite good, actually. I must say this is quite a good alignment. Okay, then we don't have a side photo. We basically finished with that. If I select the photo, we can then do the alpha value according to that. You can see how close this actually is, and I'm quite impressed. Of course, the buccal corridors, it's not quite, because photography is very different to the orthographic scaling of a model. So this is one thing that we have to acknowledge and understand, that the two will never be 100% correct. For the second part of the video, I'm going to be aligning the next photo to the correct position. Alright, in the second part of the video, I've got another another photo here. It's very small, you're going to have to look for it. Sometimes these photos are different in size depending how they are put in. Now, this photo, actually, I've dropped it in here. It is not the same. This is actually like, we call it an empty. So if I go tab, there's no object to it. Tab, we can't edit this. So please note that I'm going to cut out the lips here. So I'm going to go X delete. Okay. I'm going to look for this photo. File, import, now image as planes. If you don't have this image as planes, go to edit, preference, go to add-ons and look for this. So image as planes, over here search, just type image and make sure this is checked. With the latest update of the model design, that should be checked, but if it's not, check this box. Alright, important. So now we're going to go File, Import Image as Planes, look for your image, and then it's imported. Now, it's very small, I can't even see it, so I'm going to go G, put it there, and I'm going to go S to scale it, and I'm going to scale it up, RX 90, and now we're getting somewhere. Now what I want to do is I'm going to scale this, so go S to scale and G to grab it, and we're going to plonk this into the correct position. Now if you put it behind it, we were able to see the two of them. So here, tilde key front view, G key, we can see it over here. I'm going to go according to the top structure, so I'm going to place it according to that, and we're going to scale it as well. So I'm going to use the S key. It gives me a very good reference point of how to scale it like that. It's very quick to do. Maybe we can rotate it a little bit as well. R to rotate and G to grab. Okay, that's a very good reference point. Alright, now we've got it aligned, but now you may want to know how to cut out the teeth. Alright, I'm going to hide the other one. Okay, so we can actually permanently hide this one by going to the outliner, look for that font photo, font, and hide it now. We've got it scaled. What I want you to now do is, if you go tab, select it, it's actually an object. Okay, we can do stuff with it. So we're going to do stuff with it. So with it being selected, A, if it's not selected, click A to select the vertices. It's in edit mode. Right click and click subdivide, and subdivide that down here maybe by 100. Okay, so that's not enough. Okay, so I'm going to go 200. It won't allow me to go 200. So just click anywhere, go A again, right click and subdivide again, maybe by 2. Don't go 100 again, because that'll be way too much. So maybe like 3 or maybe 4, like that. Okay, now I want you to go Alt A, C key, and you're just going to delete. So just make sure that you delete only the inside. So over here like that. Very easy to do. You just brush it with the C key like that, because that's our objective. Now we're going to delete the faces. Don't delete the vertices, delete the faces. Otherwise you're going to delete more, and you're going to delete the lips, which we don't want to do. Okay, right click and then X delete faces like that. Now we've got some jagged edges. You can't deal with them, but you don't really need to, because we've subdivided so much. If you really want to, you can always go select all by trait, non-manifold, go to the edit, go to loop tools, go to relax maybe on 10, and then click on relax, and you'll see that that's relaxed them like that. Tab to get out of it. Now this is what we have. Now the lower model, we still want to see that. The reason why we don't see the lower is because it's parented to the upper, and it's a child which is hidden away. So a quick way to do that, you go to the articulator and you can delete the mounting table, and this is about it. So we've got this aligned correctly. I hope this video was helpful, and you can do your wax up or whatever you want to do. I'd probably fix this in place. So go to the model designer and lock it, and so that also you can't select it. So just click on this button here that you can't select it, and then at least you can work nicely on these teeth without always selecting the photo. So I hope this was helpful. Very easy to do, and okay, bye.